This YCN segment is brought to you by Lake Sunapee Visiting Nurse Association and Hospice.
YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by Bubba's Bar and Grill, offering fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizza, entrees, and award-winning seafood chowder. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. MJ Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948. HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. La Valley Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion. Raleigh Lakeside Builders, specializing in custom and waterfront homes, shoreline protection, renovations, and full-scale design. Ramontos in Claremont, always fresh, always delicious. Top Stitch Embroidery, the best for your team, and so much more. And by Mascoma Savings Bank. With no shareholders to please, they are committed to remaining independent and to reinvesting profits in our community.
Welcome back, YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide, fourth quarter underway here. Woodstock leading Randolph 52-37 in that quarter, Andrew. Randolph was gaining some ground, cutting into that lead. Couldn't quite get it too close. But the big thing here starting this fourth quarter, as we see going out of bounds, Woodstock basketball is, Woodstock already has 5 fouls to only 2 for Randolph. So maybe get into that bonus, double bonus, and make some free throws. All tipped away. Webb chases it down, and he hits a 3 to open the scoring in the fourth quarter. Picked up right where he left off in that third quarter. Had 10 points to add to his game high total. He's now at 36. Conley misfires that one, and it's tipped by Randolph player. Can't keep it alive, so that'll go back to Woodstock, looking to extend this 18-point lead.
YCN is now affiliated with the Heroes and Icons Network, drawing from timeless classics as well as more contemporary TV. All eyes are on H&I.
It's really that first quarter that set Randolph back, as we see misplay there, stolen away, but then stolen back by Amato, and then it'll go back to Cameron Brock. And Brock will set up with a shot, no good. Harrison Morse on the rebound, foul, a little aggressive there. Zach Whitmore, that's going to be his fourth, team's fourth the second half. And Andrew, go back to that first quarter. Woodstock scored 24 points, Randolph with only 10 points, and a lot of it was obviously to do with the 13 points by Caleb Webb. And ever since that first quarter, it's been only Woodstock leading by 4 after that first quarter. So Randolph finally got into a groove and trying to keep it close.
Caleb Webb there, also dribbling as if he's a guard. Really, he's tough to defend. You want to put a big man on him to guard the paint, but you can dribble by those big men. Dribble like a guard, so versatile player. If I'm Randolph, I'm going to put 2 guys on him at all times to finish off this game.
Lungu picks up the foul. That's his fourth, so he'll check out of the game. Also, Whitmore with 4 fouls, so a couple players for Randolph in foul trouble. 3-pointer up, no good. Couple Woodstock players, Amato and Webb, go for it. That's going to hit the stands, and it'll go to Randolph. So they'll try and cut into this 18-point lead.
Today's game is being brought to you in part by Mascoma Savings Bank, mutually owned with no shareholders to please. If you want your local game, event, parade, or concert televised into YCN's over 200,000 households, contact us at ycnnow.com.
The entry pass there by Grandy, not able to get it over Caleb Webb. He steals that, hitting that number 1. Charlie Amato with a big 3 off the turnover. 58-37, the lead now up to 21. See Randolph slowing this down. They get a nice entry pass, and that's inside number 14, and James Grandy with a nice hoop, and he'll have a chance to complete the three-point play. 58-39, Randy at the line. He's 0 for 1 so far from the line. That last foul was on Charlie Amato. He'll take a seat. Team's 6th foul of the half, Amato's 2nd of the game. Randy's free throw is up, no good, but he'll get his own rebound. Reset, three-pointer attempt short, and almost saved. Nice effort there by Cameron Brock.
The YCN scoreboard sponsor is LaValle Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion. And by Bubba's Bar and Grill, overlooking the beautiful Newberry Harbor on Lake Sunapee.
Inside 6 minutes to play, Woodstock with a 58-39 lead here in the fourth quarter. Drive and a kick out. Shot doesn't fall. Nice rebound, number 13, Marcia Kovateri. And he gets his 10th point. He scored a basket in every quarter so far. Short and rebounded by the Wasps. Full court pressure here off the miss. But Webb gets it up to Marcia Kovateri, who misses, but another offensive rebound, and that one's number 5, Griffin Van Neal. He's got 4 points. And they've hit the 62 points, excuse me. 62-39. Shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. And the rebound to Van Neal will slow it down. Webb continuing to fire. That one was halfway down. Offensive rebound. Marcia Kovateri with another offensive rebound and a putback. 64-39 as we approach 4 minutes to play in this fourth quarter. Randolph with the drive and the foul. 2 shots for number 15, Colin Fordham. When we come back, 4:05 to play. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by MJ Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948.
Welcome back, YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide. Colin Fordham at the line, shooting a pair. He misses the front. He has 2 points in the game. That foul on the shot went against Will Crompton. It was his first, team's 7th. Just about halfway through this fourth quarter. Second free throw is no good. Rebound goes to Webb, and Woodstock look to add to their lead here, almost about 25 points. Webb directing traffic, and as we mentioned, he can go inside, he can go outside. You kick it back to him, the three-pointer from the corner, no good. And the errant pass will go back to Woodstock. So Randolph there, like we talked about at the beginning of the fourth quarter, they had a little spurt in the third quarter. Looked like they might cut into this, but ever since halfway through that quarter and all fourth quarter has been Woodstock.
Yeah, it really has. We've seen a number of the Wasps, too, start to get in on the scoring, not just Caleb Webb. So when Webb has been shut down, other guys have really stepped up.
Shot up and no good. That's going to be a foul. Marcia Kovateri with his third. A little over the back there on the rebound attempt.
Hey, local sports fans, 94.5 ESPN's Franklin and House Sports Talk Show can be seen on YCN's WYCX Outside Television at 5 p.m. every weekday. Tune in daily and get up to date on what's happening in sports.
Colin Fordham will go to the line, 1-1. Front end is up and good. He's 1 for 3 from the line tonight. Second shot up and good as well. So a nice couple of free throws there from Fordham. And this quarter, that is only 4 points for Randolph. Grandy hit a 2, and then Fordham's 2 free throws, and it's been 12 points, so 12-4 in favor of Woodstock in this fourth quarter alone. Nice left-handed drive, number 3, Harrison Nunes. His first basket of the second half. He's got 5 in the game. Three-pointer is long, but the offensive rebound goes to Cameron Brock. Tipped away, Webb with the length out at the three-point line. He can't complete the layup. Turned it over, went for the steal, but a little aggressive, and that's going to be a foul on Caleb Webb. That's going to be his 4th foul, team's 9th, and 1-1 for the Ghosts. And now checking out of the game, Marcia Kovateri and Caleb Webb, and it looks like they probably are done for the night with a 25-point lead inside 3 minutes. At the line, Jacob Lewis. Shooting 1-1, and he can't get it to go. Tipped away. Nice offensive rebound. Randolph looking to get something going here and finish this game strong. Only 4 points, 1 made field goal in this second half, or excuse me, in this fourth quarter, and a nice offensive rebound, and fouled on the shot attempt is number 23, Alex Russell. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair.
Our next YCN game of the week will be the championship of the Holiday Hockey Tournament in Vermont, featuring Hartford, Lebanon, Woodstock, and Burr and Burton. In addition to our Saturday night telecast, you can listen live on our YCN News Facebook page.
Zach Whitmore at the free throw line, and he gets it to go, so he'll have a chance to get the second one, and second one off the back iron, tipped around, and it's going to stay Randolph. So trying to keep it alive here, down 24, 2.5 to play. Probably out of reach, but Andrew, you can, it's the opening game of the season, you play an upper division, finish the game strong. And with that, we have a timeout after the inbounds. 2:29 to play. We'll take a break. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by Mount Sunapee Resort. Fun for all seasons.
Welcome back. YCN Game of the Week. Final 2 minutes, 29 seconds here in Woodstock, Vermont, where the Wasps look to start their season 1-0. And the Randolph Galloping Ghosts will fall to 0-1. Turned over there back to Woodstock. Both teams coming off first round playoff losses last year. Look to improve. The Ghosts 4-16. They lost to Twin Valley in the first round. And the Wasps 6-15. They lost to U32 in the first round. So both teams trying to move up their respective rankings this season. And if this first night is anything of what we could be seeing later in the season, Caleb Webb is going to be a presence. He's had a great night tonight.
Yeah, and he had a really good year last year, but clearly as a senior now, he's blossomed into a really good player. 36 points, that's tough to do, especially in high school basketball.
Over half of the team's total so far tonight. Three-point attempt off the mark by Brock. Nunes on the break, and the layup for Harrison Nunes. 68 points now for Woodstock. Three-point attempt, no good. This one bounces around. We'll go back to Randolph.
Today's game is being brought to you in part by Ramontos in Claremont. Always fresh, always delicious. In addition to airing on our 3 TV stations, all YCN games are posted at ycnnow.com.
Entry pass, batted away. Amato gets it back. Trying to go down, but some pesky defense by Cameron Brock. Woodstock hasn't been able to get a handle on this one, and it's going to be a travel. So before the shot, a traveling violation against Will Crompton. He was looking to score. Has yet to get on the scoreboard. Alex Reed has not scored for Woodstock. Will Crompton has not scored, and Anthony Hendrick, who I don't believe he's had many looks. And the basket, number 20 with a nice little hook shot, Jacob Lewis. His first points of the night. Missed a free throw earlier in the fourth quarter, but that's his first field goal. 68-44. He'll get a chance to complete the three-point play. Well, before that, just making sure everyone's on the same page. One free throw for Lewis. So he'll get to complete the three-point play. If he can get it to go, he does not, and Amato gets the rebound. 68-44, 1 minute to play here in this one. Amato for three, no good. That's the rebound to Jacob Chase. Up ahead, just through the fingertips of Alex Russell, a little high on the pass. Woodstock will get it back. They'll look to just get it over half court and then maybe dribble the clock out. Maybe get a couple of the guys who are just entering the game. A couple looks. That one was 24, Anthony Hendrick. Little floater, nicely done. Number 20, Jacob Lewis, with another basket. So he's got 4 points tonight, all here in the fourth quarter, last couple possessions. And that looks like it's going to do it. Woodstock is content to dribble out the clock. Little token pressure here, but nothing too aggressive by the Galloping Ghost. They'll just let Woodstock run the clock out. So that's going to do it. 68-46 is our final score here from Woodstock, Vermont. We will take a break, come back with some wrap-ups, some stats, and the player of the game. You've been watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by New London Hospital, an affiliate of Dartmouth Hitchcock.
Welcome back. YCN Game of the Week has just been completed, and the Woodstock Wasps beat the Randolph Galloping Ghosts 68-46. Andrew, first of all, let's get to the player of the game. Take it away.
Yeah, so our HR Clough Kearsarge hitting, turning up the heat, player of the game. Obviously, we got to give that to senior forward Caleb Webb on Woodstock. He scored 36 points here tonight, had a number of steals and rebounds and blocks. Was just a force all night long for the hosting Wasps. Congratulations to him. He's our HR Clough Kearsarge hitting, turning up the heat, player of the game.
Yeah, and he led all scorers, obviously, with the 36 points, 23 in the first half, which contributed mightily to that big 38-24 halftime lead. And really, after that first quarter, when Woodstock outscored Randolph, 24-10, really never got their footing, and Randolph and Woodstock just pulled away in a big win to open up the season.
Well, scoring 24 points in one quarter in 8 minutes in high school basketball, that's not easy to do. So the Wasps really getting off to a hot start, and Randolph really just could not catch up. And Woodstock really creating a bunch of steals mid-court, playing really good defense as well as good offense. Randolph just behind. They did a nice job of scoring some points and staying afloat, but for the most part, Woodstock really controlled this game, and really Webb was the main key factor here.
Right, so the Randolph Galloping Ghosts fall to 0-1 there, opening game of the season, and the Woodstock Wasps obviously going to 1-0. As we said, both teams trying to get back to the playoffs and maybe win a game this year. So opening game for both teams, they've got some things to do, but overall you got to be happy if you're Woodstock.
Yeah, definitely if you're Woodstock. I mean, a lot of guys really contributed. At one point, Webb, he was kind of defended in the second half, but a number of other guys really stepped up, like Marsa Kovatiri and Morris and Nunez and Van Neal, a lot of guys started scoring, so it's really good to see from the Wasps, not just one guy contributing.
All right, so that's going to do it. Our final score here, Woodstock 68, Randolph 46. Thanks to Alex and Greg. For Andrew Zerhide, I'm Jeremy Stout. Thanks for watching the YCN Game of the Week.
YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by Bubba's Bar and Grill, offering fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizza, entrees, and award-winning seafood chowder. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. MJ Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948. HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. La Valley Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion. Raleigh Lakeside Builders, specializing in custom and waterfront homes, shoreline protection, renovations, and full-scale design. Ramontos in Claremont, always fresh, always delicious. Top Stitch Embroidery, the best for your team, and so much more. And by Mascoma Savings Bank. With no shareholders to please, they are committed to remaining independent and to reinvesting profits in our community.